Observing the most recent actions of the Onondaga County Republican dynasty to ensure their control of redistricting, I thought at first, why, they're just following the National Republican Party playbook. But after attending 2 of the public hearings, reading the media accounts, studying the maps, watching the sham process of the reapportionment committee, and now seeing the results of the 2021 elections, it is clear that this GOP is way ahead of the curve in destroying democracy. I would not be surprised if you wrote the National Party playbook. In fact, you've been at it so much longer than they, you're perfecting it. Governor, please enforce the legislation you signed on October 27th to promote fair, nonpartisan, and non-discriminatory redistricting by launching a full investigation of the Onondaga County Republican Party's blatant challenge to your authority. Their actions suggest they welcome a lawsuit to test your strength and resolve. I will concentrate on your guideline regarding how redistricting maps should not be drawn to favor incumbents or any particular party or candidate. The Republican map 2, bakes in many of the choices made over 60 years, many rounds of redistricting to ensure Republican Party control over the legislature. John F. Kennedy was president of the United States when Republicans took control of both the county executive seat and the county legislature. John F. Kennedy. In the intervening years, partisan control of the White House has switched 8 times, and 12 men have served. During the same time period in Onondaga County, there have been only 4 individuals who have served as county executive, and party control has never switched. With the exception of 2 years, the county legislature has been Republican-controlled. County Executive McMahon is quoted in an editorial saying the fault lies in the quality of the Democratic candidates. Governor, you have met the Democratic candidates. You know what an unnecessarily arrogant statement that was to have made. The Democratic candidates are an amazing group. I am so impressed with their determination to educate voters about how the odds are never in our favor because of Republican-drawn, unfair, partisan, and discriminatory district maps, generation after generation after generation after generation. Let me focus on District 10 and Map 2, in which the Republicans break up a community because Democratic candidates in District 10 have mounted 3 campaigns that came really close to ending 44 years of Republican control of that particular seat. Though the race is still being decided by absentee ballots, it appears that our brilliant Heather Waters will not win against the Republican candidate Mark Olson in the closest race of those 3. So what have the Republicans done in Map 2 to protect Olson for the next 10 years? They have removed the village of Manlius from the town of Manlius and put it in a rural district in order to ensure that the growing number of Democratic voters will never have a chance of running successfully as county legislative candidates, nor electing a candidate from the Democratic Party. Olson, who served as a trustee of the village of Fayetteville for 6 years, before serving as the mayor of the village for the last 18 years, plans to be both a Republican mayor and a Republican county legislator while he works in the private sector full-time. The village of Fayetteville has been controlled by Republicans for as long as anyone can remember, most assuredly for decades. Does it seem fair to you, Governor, that the Republicans have withdrawn the district to ensure Olson 10 years of control in an area in which Democratic Party enrollment has been growing steadily? Please note that the success of 4 Democratic candidates in the 2019 town of Manlius election, which switched that body from Republican to Democratic control, is a major motivation for the Republican determination to redraw District 10. I have lived in Onondaga County for 38 years, and the town of Manlius for 22. Our home was located in the village of Manlius for 4 years before moving just down the street into the village of Fayetteville, home for the past 18 years. We are one community. I have never been represented in the county by a Democrat, and this map ensures I will not for the next decade. Governor, we need you to invest investigate as soon as possible.